Well, boys, today is tomorrow and Qtcinderella's in the news crying on the stream because people are mad about her, streamer award show. I'm gonna be honest here, chat. By the way, any award show is rigged. Alright, we're not gonna say that like there is an unrigged award show, alright? Every award show is rigged. I'm just gonna put that out here. Don't get me wrong. Do I think Qtcinderella is in the right for rigging her show? Of course not. What? It should be based off of your merit, but it is a friendship reward show, alright? If she just called it that, no one would have gave a fuck at that point. My best friend Hassan, streamer of the year, 6 years running in a row. Did he shock his dog? Who cares? That's what she should have said whenever she came out with this first award show, but she wanted to act like she had integrity. And you want to know something? She doesn't have integrity because a lot of people pointed out that, hey man, the only streamers that are getting nominated are literally Twitch streamers. And Speed, who also technically is a Twitch streamer now, seeing that he got unbanned because Twitch realized banning this guy for 2 years kind of didn't make financial sense. And if you guys don't know, streaming is not like YouTube. There's only one YouTube. Legitimately, there's only one YouTube. You cannot replace YouTube right now. Nothing is replacing YouTube. But there are plenty of streamers that aren't on Twitch that are getting big and that are huge. So obviously, people pointed out that Qtcinderella has been not actually nominating any streamers from, any rival platforms that aren't just Twitch. And the one streamer is Speed on YouTube. Exclusive Kick and Rumble streamer were not nominated for Qtcinderella's Streamer Awards. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna cry a river for any Rumble streamer, alright? It's like me crying a river for like a party streamer like Jack Doherty not getting nominated. I really don't care. I really do not care at all. But there are some Kick streamers that I would say do deserve an award. Cuffums, I'm gonna be honest here, one of the greatest streamers to come out right now. He's funny, witty. I like his personality altogether. Brother, I'm just saying here, Cuffums is a Kick streamer who does deserve some kind of recognition, alright? Maybe not streamer of the year, but I'm like something, upcoming streamer, breakthrough streamer, because Cuffums has been having a huge year this year. And for some reason, he's not being nominated. He actually did a stream with Speed, by the way, chat. Cuffums did a stream for Halloween with Speed, and yet for some reason he's not nominated. And actually, whenever he tried to donate to Qtcinderella's stream, he actually got banned from her stream.
I'm trying to ask, I have my mods watching, but no one is telling me. To see if there was anybody we should check in on.
Hey.
Nobody. Okay,
you look pretty.
That's
you look
totally
pretty.
Fine.
Hey.
Then we're going to go ahead and move to our next. I think even I saw some.
So obviously it's not only Cuffums that's been snuffed. Obviously a lot of other, pretty big up and coming streamers have been snuffed just because they don't stream on Twitch or even know who Qtcinderella is. Like myself, I mean, like, boys, VTuber of the year. I'm like, come on, boys, the fishbowl, please. Why is QT snubbing us like this? I'm like, come on, boys, one of the greatest streams out there. So obviously people like Adin Ross have been having their fair share of grievances with Qtcinderella's Streamer Award, because obviously people like Adin Ross, who, I'm gonna be honest here, for a while has been one of the biggest streamers in general in the world, has never been nominated once for any of the awards.
It's not fan voted. Don't say that dumbass shit. Because there's people that are fan voted that I've never even heard of. Don't talk about it's fan voted. It's clearly not. It's not fan voted. Don't do that. Honestly, no, I don't deserve Streamer of the Year. But I think I should have been nominated for at least brand risk. Or at least, I don't know. Because I ain't gonna lie, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I don't even know who some of these people are. That's
what would you have put brand race? Like what
the best stream event? Because look what won over me.
Who's in best stream event?
Look,
I don't know
what is Let Her Cook?
I don't know those two.
What is this?
I don't know what that is.
Did I just see her put stock cube in the kettle?
There's 100 views on this video, bro. Yo. Like, no, I'm being real though, bro. Like, how is this even possible, bro?
Yo, 100 views.
She got 100 views on a video.
Nigga, comedy get them views, nigga. You could have put a comedy segment up there, nigga. Like, bro, they could have put one of your segments up there, bro.
Like, bro, chat, come on, bro. Like,
Come on, bro.
I'm like, don't get me wrong, the video is unlisted on her channel, so obviously less people are gonna see it because YouTube doesn't show the video unless you have a link to it. Alright, but also, he is right. Like, there are a lot of other bigger streaming events, like Brand Risk. Don't get me wrong, Brand Risk is bigger than Ctcion literally learning how to cook, which is what Let Her Cook is literally Ctcion learning how to cook. It really isn't a revolutionary stream idea. Neither is boxing, but I will say Brand Risk is a bigger event than, you know, a stream where Ctcion cooks food. I'm gonna be honest with you, shittily. I have nothing against Ctcion, by the way. I have nothing against her. She seems like a lovely lady. Now, obviously, some people are like, oh, well, straight. They're just haters because they're not invited to her friend's only party that she says is based on merit that isn't. When even people that are nominated are like, bro, come on. Come on, bro. Because even Jason the Ween had a clip go viral the other day because a clip of him on a date with another woman was in the segment of best duo streamer, or I think streamer of the year, whenever he has a whole girlfriend he does stream content with now. And he was just like, bro, come on, bro, what? You're about to ruin my relationship here, woman.
Jason the Ween.
Careful. Are you dead ass, cutie? Cutie, I got a whole girlfriend. Are you dead?
Okay.
Oh no, no. Oh my god, really? Really? What the actual fuck? Who put these clips together, bro?
Joe Bartolo.
Who put these fucking clips together? Are we dead ass?
That would harm.
Bro!
I'm assuming whoever put that compilation together did not know the difference between his actual girlfriend and then another random Asian woman that he was also on stream with. Also, literally, Qtcinderella is about to go off on him in the next clip whenever she talks about him and just basically goes off saying, maybe he should have never got nominated. Maybe he should have come to the event. Like, she literally gets mad because he, I guess, overreacted to her putting some random girl in there. And I'm just like, bro, come on, it's not even that deep. So, yeah, after all that went down, Qtcinderella decided to hop on stream and start discussing, you know, the ramifications of everyone talking about how, you know, Streamer Wars is rigged. It's a friends only event, all this yada yada yada, and her only statement she has to say to the people that are big streamers outside of Twitch are, I guess your fans never voted for you. Who would have known? Your fans don't like you as much. And then we're just sitting here like, you're telling me people like Adin Ross fans don't vote for him? Adin Ross? I'm not a fan of Adin Ross at all, chat, right? Or Cuffums. All right, I like Cuffums. All right, I'm a Cuffums watcher. Or people like Cuffums, right? You tell me they don't vote for him? It's like, okay, then they don't nominate him at all. All right, cool. We're just gonna live in that fantasy world where only Twitch streamer viewers are loyal enough to, you know, nominate their favorite streamers. No Kick or I guess Rumble. Again, I'm not crying over no damn Rumble party streamer D-Live. All right, y'all definitely are in some satanic cabal over there. But yeah, she hopped on stream and I want to be honest here, it got real awkward real quick whenever she started bringing out them little white woman tears trying to get some sympathy.
You're so fucking mad about one clip. You know what? Maybe he shouldn't have got a fucking nomination then. Why don't support my fucking show then? Don't vote for him. Like, I don't, we're doing our best over here. We're genuinely doing our best. We are doing our best. You guys are so fucking mad. Just like, I had a team working for the last 24 hours straight, getting these clips, and one clip was bad. One clip was bad. One. Because my whole team of clippers who had 24 hours to grab the clips did not know what all of Jason's relationships were in the past. Like, I can't, like...
Just chatting streamer are. Jason the Ween.
Careful.
Oh my god!
Eat it! Eat it!
Okay, open your fucking mouth.
I'm sorry. I can't have an expert from every community come and give me the clips because then you guys would know the nominations. Like, oh my god, I'm not getting fucking hate threads on fucking Jason's community posts. That's like his Twitter com shitting on me. Like, Jesus Christ. I know, I can't crash out, but it's just like, really? Really? Why are you explaining to us rather than talk to Jason? I have talked to Jason! Jason's not the one that's mad! It's you fucking freaks that are mad for him! Jesus Christ. Like, genuinely. That's just so frustrating. Oh my god. You picked one of my favorite pics of me with my eyes closed leaning against the wall. I believe that you are all trying to portray us at our best. Thank you. I just love puzzles. God, I'm doing my fucking best over here. And the store didn't even have Cheerios. I'm just so tired. Okay. Now, we're gonna do our real job, which is play fucking video games for a living. Because the one I'm getting off of the ship for isn't even my fucking job. God. So tired. I just want to play Dispatch so bad, and I haven't had any time because I'm working on this stupid fucking award show. I'm so tired of crying. I'm 30, by the way. Oh my god. Thanks for the raid. I'm sorry. It's so embarrassing. It's been a long day. Thank you. I just love puzzles. It's very sweet. I just want to call my freaking mom. This sucks. I hate everything. I'm just gonna play video games.
So, yeah, her overreaction to people criticizing her for making a show that she says is based off of, you know, actual streaming metrics and viewer engagement, and when in reality it's not. It's literally the best friends war. Let's all be honest here. Everyone had a take on this, alright? Everyone had a take on this. There was no shut mouth on this. Everyone from Adin Ross to XQT to Asmongold, everyone had a take on this. And plus, this isn't the one time she crashed out, alright? But we'll get into that in a little bit, okay? She continues to crash out on people. And you know Ludwig had to come in here and save his baby boo-boo. So, literally, this is what XQC had to say about the Streamer Awards.
Best breakout streamer. Adapt, probably. Thoughts? DJ did pretty good. DJ did pretty good. You feel me? Who's Vanilla Mace? I feel like... Yo, ready? Ready? This chat. This take is why nobody fucks with me. I'm gonna give you a take. And this is why I have no friends, okay? Because I'm gonna say what I actually think. This person, let's give it a buck, is not even close to being on the scale of this category. But Cutie had some drama with her, so she probably thought, yo, I'm gonna put her on this category, and maybe the bridge will rebuild and we'll have a collab down the line. I'm not gonna look like a fuck ass. And boom, there she is. That's just kind of how it goes. But no problem with that. It's her event, right? I mean, she can do whatever she wants with that. You know what I mean? She runs the event, she funds it, all that. So, but I mean, that's how I see it.
I mean, like, you kind of can't blame Felix for feeling this way, seeing that's kind of what has been happening in the past. I mean, like, hell, Qtcinderella has said in her original controversy with Vanilla Mace that she's never gonna drop anyone even after a controversial statement or how they treat her or others. She will always be there to help them. And who would have known Vanilla Mace is now somehow breakout streamer of the year whenever, I mean, like, there's so many other streamers that broke out and that are bigger than Vanilla Mace. Don't get me wrong. Did she get big this year? I guess in her own sense, yeah. But also, there's a shit ton of breakout streamers this year that she could have nominated. But of course, Vanilla Mace, the woman that disgraced her name, put her in a pretty big drama. She somehow put her up there because, I'm gonna be honest with you, at least Qtcinderella does stick to her words. It doesn't matter if you spit on her, she'll be like, fuck it, we're still friends. So obviously Asmongold has his own take on this because Qtcinderella goes over the whole are problematic people being blackballed from nominated, and then she'll say, no, they're not being blackballed at all. What are you talking about? One of the biggest streamers out there, Asmongold, it doesn't matter if you like him or not. His fans 100% probably didn't nominate him a lot. But Qtcinderella decided to throw those, votes out, seeing that this is her award show. And then she can just say, no one nominated him. What are you talking about? Look at the back end. See, no one nominated him. Whenever in reality, she probably just deleted all the votes. I mean, like, she can't do that. It is her award show. It's not like a third party is running the nominations or anything.
Somebody said, are problematic people blackballed from getting nominated? No, they've just they're nominated. Turns out their audience doesn't show up. It is always funny. Audiences will complain every year that they weren't nominated and then like not do nominations on stream or not tweet about it or not like ask their audience to vote for them or nothing. They'll give nothing. They give nothing, It's like you do have to log in with a Twitch account and you have to fill it out, which I know some people's viewers don't have.
She's trying to insinuate that they're viewbotting.
I won't say the quiet part out loud.
It's clearly what she's doing.
Somebody said,
she's trying to insinuate they're viewbotters. So here's the thing. You're lying. You know you're lying. Everybody knows you're lying. I think that you have exercised editorial control and you have picked the nominees not completely from fan voting, but from your own opinions and to keep the show brand friendly. I think that the priority for the show is to make sure that the show gets as many viewers as possible and maintains as many sponsors as possible. I think that's what happened. And I am willing to bet $100,000 on it. Invite me next year to watch the voting. And if the people that get voted on actually are the ones that get nominated, I will donate $100,000 to the charity of your choice. That is how certain I am that you're lying. Go ahead. You'll be watching, they won't do it? Of course, right? And then you'd have the actual nominees. And here's some of the reasons why I think it's not true. It's that you have somebody like Hassan. Hassan has been nominated every single year for multiple awards, multiple times. And this time, he wasn't even nominated for League of Their Own, which really, Hassan is one of the only people on the platform that does political content. And he was one of the first people besides Destiny that really made it his primary content. And you're telling me that he didn't even get nominated for that? He didn't get nominated for that, like the League of Their Own? There was nothing that he got nominated for at all? Are you going to insinuate that Hassan was viewbotting too? This is your friend. So very clearly, you're not going to do that. So explain the dissonance there. Explain why that didn't happen. And you also have all these other streamers, like, oh, well, we're not going to put people in multiple categories from last year, and now you're doing it. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think you're lying. I think you're bullshitting. Oh, so why wouldn't they be there? Well, the reason why is that I think they take certain creative liberties and they take certain basically editorial decisions to remove, suppress, and not include certain people in the voting. I think that's what happens. And I am so certain that I will bet $100,000 on it. That's what I think. Oh, and by the way, if I win, I don't have to get anything. I don't want anything. I just want to see that I'm right. I don't need any leverage here. I don't need any, you don't have to do anything for me or anything like that. What do you think the probability is that I didn't even get voted for MMO streamer? What do you really think the probability for that is? I think it's extremely low after winning it two years, right? And so, really, what's the probability of this? And I think, and also, by the way, I don't care about this. Like, it doesn't matter to me personally. But I'm saying that in a general sense, I think that it is rigged. You're 100% rigging it. And again, next year, if you're not going to rig it, if you think if you're that certain, show me the data. Show me the data. Not show me the data after you've accumulated it. Show it to me as it is being aggregated in real time. I want back-end access to the aggregation system and how data is collected in real time. The raw data as it is happening, as it occurs extemporaneously. Give me that, and you're going to find out. It's horse shit? Yes, it is. It's horse shit. Absolutely. And not going to happen? That's fine. That's fine. But I think there's a reason for that.
1,000%. Someone like Destiny, no matter how controversial you think Destiny is, 100% should got some kind of streamer award by now. Like Legacy Award, something. Grandpa of the Year, because he's basically grandfathered in Hassan Piker. And even people as controversial as Nick Fuentes, Asmongold on top of that. Hell, many of her other friends that also do political things like Caroline Kwan. Like, literally, without Destiny, most of these people would still probably be playing video games, arguing about who can pick up the goddamn power-up. Like, bro, let's not be sitting here and act like Destiny hasn't done anything for the streaming industry. Again, doesn't matter how controversial you think Destiny is, he 100% deserves some kind of award. Legacy of the Year award, something. Like, this man has been streaming from the beginning. Chat, when I say from the beginning, I mean like from Justin TV days. He has pioneered and somehow only gets bigger and bigger. Even with each controversy, he somehow gets bigger and bigger, but yet for some reason, he's never nominated. And now you can't say, well, Destiny never talks about the Streamer Wars. Okay, true. But I mean like an honorable mention? But obviously, with someone like Hassan being a yearly mention at the Streamer Awards, literally he gets nominated almost every year for something. Someone like Destiny could never get any kind of mention at the Streamer Awards because Qtcinderella literally would never hear the end of it. So yeah, Qtcinderella can say like, oh, well, it's because your viewers would never nominate you, but in reality, they are nominating these people, alright? They're just getting thrown out or vetoed by the committee of probably her peers and friends saying, oh, I don't like that streamer. Oh, did you hear this streamer say this controversial thing? I don't know. Hassan doesn't like that streamer. Oh, remember whenever I did that stream with that guy? Yeah, he was actually being a piece of shit during that, so I'm not gonna, nominate him even though he's one of the biggest streamers now. Not that streamer. So obviously, Adin Ross, after he saw the clip of Qtcinderella crying, he's just like, I understand, you rigged the whole thing because you want to make sure this thing goes off flawlessly and you have sponsors to please, alright? He's trying to appeal to the human aspect of Qtcinderella / business side.
Vote in the Streamer Awards? Nah. That shit's so rigged. Shit's fucking rigged. I do feel bad for Qtcinderella though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I feel bad for? The reason why I feel so bad for Qtcinderella is because she's getting pressure from her sponsors to choose pre-selected people, probably. Most likely, right? Allegedly. I don't fucking know. That's what I've been hearing. So, like, and now everyone's mad at her. She's breaking down and shit, and I feel her, bro. Like, she's not going to be able to make everyone happy. She's signing herself up. Twitch really need to be the one to be doing the show. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. We spoke with Eddie, me and Priz chat. Eddie does not want to cover the Kick Awards shit anymore, so we are not doing my version of it anymore. Eddie was going to obviously pay for it. Now we don't want to pay for it no more, so we're not doing it no more. And it's going to cost a lot of money, so I'm not going to pay out of my pocket for that. So if Eddie wants to make it right and come talk to me and come figure it out, we could do it. But he straight up pulled the plug on it, and it is what it is. He wants me to front it, and he wants me to pay it, and then the percentages and shit. He's got to pay the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's just being real. Because I'm gonna end up fucking paying all these streamers and shit. Not all the streamers to pull up, but having them come and shit. So it is what it is. You pay, mate. Listen, brother. Listen. If I could find a sponsor to pay for it, I will gladly do that. But I'm not gonna pay out of my own pocket for an award ceremony. Nobody's gonna do that, bro. Nobody's gonna do that. If you can tell me one event that somebody's paid out of pocket for, I will suck your dick. Everyone does not pay for the events. It's all sponsors and shit, and that's just how it should be. You know? Yeah, right. Are you fucking stupid, Lico? There's sponsors all over this thing. Are you fucking dumb? You crazy?
So, yeah. Again, she does have sponsors to please and stuff, but I think she should get other sponsors, which, don't get me wrong, it is hard to get sponsors in general, but I'm like, her boyfriend's literally one of the biggest streamers in the world, so I mean, like, I don't think it's going to be that hard. That will allow her to run a maybe slightly more controversial event. Slightly more controversial in the sense of getting other bigger name streamers that aren't, the mainstream streamers. Like I said, Cuffums. I really do think Cuffums deserve an award. That boy's been killing it, chat. Whenever I say killing, I mean that boy has been killing it. But it's not like she hasn't had some controversial streamers, be nominated for her event. People like Deshae Frost. If you guys don't know who Deshae Frost is, good for you. I mean, I don't know if you should be looking up his content. I think Cameron WAK actually has a pretty good video on who Deshae Frost is. He's a pretty controversial streamer in his own right, but he is I guess, adjacent to the Qtcinderella scene. But he made a slight remark that Qtcinderella just couldn't handle it, or she couldn't take the disrespect. Because you guys know Qtcinderella. That bitch is a goddamn yapper. I mean, like, I'm surprised that boy Ludwig hasn't gone deaf yet with how much that woman be yapping. And all he did was say, shut the fuck up. To the screen, alright? He wasn't even speaking to her because she was yapping over his nomination.
Oh, you guys didn't have clips for that. My bad. I thought we had clips. Silly me. It's funny that I said I thought we had clips when I quite literally, I think I put on the notes, no need for clips for this one, because I didn't want them to have to like hunt down clips of streamers doing stuff with the brands, and then if the streamers did the stuff with the brands.
Oh my gosh! Shut the fuck up!
And I did.
How incredibly kind. Congrats on his nomination. I'll try to shut up during the show while all the streamers eat the dinner I paid for, be celebrated at the show I spent months working on, and enjoy their night hanging out with each other. I'll make sure to shut the fuck up. Deshae Frost, you still want a seat? Even though I'll be talking all night? Genuinely? How are you the same person whose reaction to getting nominated made me cry and reinforced why I suffer through this bullshit every year? How? What the hell did I do to you?
Just disinvite him. If he's gonna be a cunt, he has no place there.
He's not gonna get disinvited. Honestly, I expect the abuse from viewers, but my god, does it feel like shit from my peers.
I'm like, bro, you were literally talking over his nomination. I'm like, yeah. Like, what? Like, yeah, he was slightly annoyed. And then she goes from that to me, I'm a victim. Like, man, shut the fuck up. Grow up. You 30. You can't be this victimized your whole life as a multi-millionaire. I can expect of you. I can expect this kind of abuse from the viewers, but not my peers. Nigga, get some tougher skin. Like, what? How the hell are you gonna be a streamer for almost a decade and you still crying over a person saying shut the fuck up? Whatever. I'll be honest, he was in the right. You talking over his nomination. Bro want to hear his name gets shouted out in the streamer awards. I'm just saying here, she yapping over nothing. So obviously, Deshae Frost trying to keep his inroads. Alright, he's trying to keep his inroads with the bigger mainstream streamers. He did apologize.
I seen the stuff I said. There was a clip of me, you know, what I said, and I said something that I didn't know, and I was being inconsiderate, and I got dark humor, and sometimes, you know, as a man, bro, like that shit kind of like it gets the best of me, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely didn't want to kind of just like be fucked up. And bro, doing research after. QT has done so much for the community of streaming and just like creating this shit, because at the end of the day she doesn't really have to, you know what I mean? And this is just me speaking, like I'm supposed to be being funny, but this is gonna be only the one times like I'm being serious for real, and she doesn't really have to do any of this shit. And the fact that she does this for the community and puts this out for streamers is I'm very grateful. You know, I'm been streaming for almost 2 years, and seeing this and seeing what she's done for us in the community, especially black streamers, it's been immenseful, and it's crazy. Yesterday was probably the best day of my whole fucking life, honestly. And me trolling, just like, you know, somebody clipped it and just, you know, they wanted to try to ruin it, and I'm sorry that got to you, and I apologize genuinely, and just letting you know. But you calling my name was literally the best thing that ever could have happened to me. I'm not gonna lie, that was the best shit that ever could have happened to me. I thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you so much, QT. I really appreciate you. And that's what I really wanted to get on here and say. We're gonna do the stream, but I deadass had to come here and say that first. That's pretty much it, Chad. That's pretty much it. Shout out to QT, man. You're great. You're an awesome person. People tell me you're an awesome person. I can't wait to meet you. And genuinely, like, I feel so bad. And when I do meet you one day, I will sincerely apologize in person. No matter if we're good, no matter if we're not, and no matter if you care or not. That's what I have to get off my chest. And
so yeah, it seems like QT is still trying her best to win the Victim Olympics. All right, she already got gold, but she going for platinum. All right, she ain't stopping, because she even got her boyfriend to tweet out, every year I see firsthand how much time, effort, and passion QT devotes to the Streamer Awards. And every year she gets shit from every corner of the internet that feels they deserve more. I know it's not possible to please everyone, but if you're like me and inspired by the work she puts in and think it makes streaming a better space, don't be afraid to be more vocal about it. Well, seeing that the Fishbowl has been snubbed this year for VTuber of the Year, I will have to continue with my dissatisfaction of the streaming wars. It does not add any value to the streaming space. If anything, it detracts. All right, it just makes us all more envious and vicious of each and every of everyone else, because it is not based off of merit. Because if it was, I would be taking Kenji's spot as VTuber of the Year. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind going head to head with Kenji as well. Hell, I might take Iron Mouse's spot. But I can't believe this bullshit. Just like Qtcinderella can't believe the backlash she's getting. So she quote retweeted a Qtcinderella clip whenever he was talking about Streamer University with a period.
It's gonna be fire. This is an idea. And I know how exciting it may be to certain people, but it's like, bro, you don't have to let this determine who you are as a creator. I'm telling y'all. That's my shit! Fuck! Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm never doing this shit again. I'm never doing this fucking shit again, cause now I'm mad. Cause it's like, nigga, no matter which direction I go, no matter which way I try to make sure thing is good, I always get the bad end of the stick. Nigga, my bank statements is fucking ridiculous behind this shit. Nobody's paying a dime to be in this shit. This is strictly for me to help niggas. I'm finna crash out.
Now, the difference between Qtcinderella Streamer University and Qtcinderella's Streamer Award Show is Qtcinderella actually was helping out literal no-name streamers that literally had no motion at all and that were essentially just like me, alright? They have like 20 to 30 viewers a stream and that'll be it. Actually, he tried to get someone that had literally 0 viewers to come to Streamer University, but the guy didn't even read his chat, so he wasn't able to get that guy. Qtcinderella, you have to have a couple hundred to at least a couple thousand viewers before you can even get, recognized. So you already had to be an established streamer off rip, and you already have to have an inroads literally with her. Qtcinderella was taking random people he's never met before and turning them into streamers. Qtcinderella is literally just giving her friends, actual awards. Qtcinderella was doing something selfless. QT is doing something selfish because she wants to have the recognition of giving out awards based on merit whenever she's just not. She's just not. All right, let's just call it spade a spade. She's just not. Just like how Jack Doherty is not a free man. That boy is going to be facing up to 7 years in prison. Whew! It's going to be looking bad for Jack. Click this video right here to find out what the hell did that boy do. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.